Painful Wisdom Day 24. Are failures mandatory life lessons that the universe forces upon us because we are too lazy to force them upon ourselves? Why am I making this statement? Well, often when we go through some kind of discomfort or if we make some kind of mistakes, we learn things, right? As a result of every mistake that we make or every error that we have, our brain adapts and we evolve. That's assuming we do not indulge in being the victim and actually take responsibility into our own hands. But what if the lessons that we are learning from these mistakes are lessons we should have learned much earlier? I mean, just think about a simple example. Let's talk about relationships. You ignore all the red flags in somebody because you're just too blinded by love, and it would be good to take into consideration the red flags that they have and to maybe prioritize your own internal state over temporary satisfaction. But instead you give in and you get into the relationship and the canon event happens and it turns out to be one of the worst experiences of your life. But the lessons you learn were the lessons you should have learned before going into the relationship. Because the lesson you likely learned was stay away from people who exhibit these kind of signals. So now you had to go through an experience, you had to go through failure, you had to go through discomfort to come to the conclusion yourself or to realize something that you should have realized before. And now the whole point that I'm trying to make with this is, did the universe or God, a greater power you could say, force you to get into that relationship, force you to be stupid so you can learn it the hard way because you were too stupid or naive to listen to yourself before? I think there are so many different examples in which we see this unfold. It'd be very interesting to hear other people's opinion on this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that failures, at least the most of them, are life lessons that God or the universe forces upon us because we were too lazy or too stupid to discover them ourselves earlier.